Golf may look calm, but it often gets tense behind the scenes. Rivalries, grudges, and outright disagreements, they've simmered on the fairway for years. From silent glares to fiery interviews, some players simply can't stand each other. And it's not just the men. The LPGA, that also has its fair share of drama. In this video, we'll show the top golf feuds. Some will shock you, others will just make you laugh. And trust me, you don't want to miss the last one. Sorry to interrupt. If you want to help me build the channel so I can create more content, click that subscribe button and like this video. One of golf's biggest rivalries was between Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. It started in 1998 with a $500 bet during a practice round at the Nissan Open. Tension arose between them after Mickelson won and placed photocopies on the bills in Woods' locker. Along with photocopies, there was a note which read, "Just wanted you to know Benji and his friends are very happy in their new home." Tiger Woods stepped into professional golf in 1996 and soon became a dominant player. However, Mickelson turned pro in 1992, but won his first major in 2004. Their rivalry grew because they had different styles. Woods was serious and focused, while Mickelson was relaxed and friendly. Their relationship, it changed over time. Tensions were reduced when they worked together during the 2016 Ryder Cup, and in 2018, they competed in The Match, a televised event demonstrating their competitive spirit and mutual respect. Despite their differences, both players have acknowledged the influence they've had on one another's careers. Mickelson has acknowledged that Woods has had an impact on his preparation and fitness philosophy. In addition to motivating them to succeed, their rivalry captivated spectators and increased the sport's profile. One of the most talked about rivalries in golf is that between Rory McIlroy and Patrick Reed. It all started with their fierce singles match at the 2016 Ryder Cup, which demonstrated both players' intense competitiveness. During the Dubai Desert Classic in 2023, the tension increased. Reed approached McIlroy on the driving range, but he ignored him. So, Reed tossed a tee in his direction. This incident, known as Teagate, highlighted the two golfers' strained relationship. McIlroy later revealed that he was subpoenaed by Reed's lawyer on Christmas Eve, increasing the tension. Despite the off-course drama, their on-course fight was thrilling. With a final round score of 65, Reed established the clubhouse lead at 18 under par. McIlroy closed with a birdie finish, including a 14-foot putt on the 18th hole, to win by one stroke at 19 under par. McIlroy called the round one of the toughest of his career, emphasizing the mental challenge of staying focused amidst the rivalry. Every time these two competitors take the same course, the ongoing rivalry adds another layer of intrigue. Phil Mickelson and Vijay Singh did not get along. They were both excellent players, but their styles were quite different. Vijay enjoyed working hard. He spent hours at the range. Mickelson adopted a loser approach. That didn't sit well with Singh. The Masters in 2005 was the height of their conflict. Singh played behind Mickelson. He noticed damage to the greens and blamed Phil's shoes. Mickelson was wearing long metal spikes. They ripped up the grass, Singh believed. In turn, he informed the Masters staff. A referee advised Mickelson to file down his spikes. However, nobody did. Mickelson continued to play with the same pair of shoes. This incident was dubbed Spikegate. The drama didn't end there. The situation escalated in the locker room. Mickelson confronted Singh about the complaint, leading to a heated exchange. However, both men have had successful careers. Vijay rose to world number 1 and won 3 majors. Mickelson won 6 majors and remains a fan favorite. Their feud demonstrated that even top athletes can clash, and sometimes pride is just as important as golf. Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau's feud is one of golf's most well-known rivalries. It started in 2019, when Koepka criticized DeChambeau's slow play, resulting in a series of public exchanges. In 2021, tensions increased after a leaked video revealed Koepka rolling his eyes during an interview as DeChambeau passed by. This underscored their shared contempt. The rivalries heated up when fans began shouting Brooksy at DeChambeau during tournaments. Brooks Koepka also made a video for social media appreciating fans, which added to the drama.
What's up, guys? It's Brooksy. Just wanted to say, hey, thank you guys for the support. I heard a bunch of you were shouting my name at the golf tournament today. I know I'm not playing, but thank you guys for showing support. And if your time was, I don't know, say cut short at the golf tournament today, DM Michelob Ultra, and we're going to be giving out 50 cases of beer to the first 50 people in case their time was cut short, had any trouble at the tournament, but just as a thank you for showing support. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
This prompted the PGA Tour to issue a warning that such behavior could result in ejection.
All right, Brooksy.
Sure, Brooks.
Jesus.
Drive. Let's go, Brooksy.
Brooksy got Bryson. Go, Brooksy.
Despite their bitterness, both golfers decided to put aside their differences during the 2021 Ryder Cup for the sake of team cohesion. Their collaboration culminated in a surprising bro hug following the US team's victory.
Gentlemen, thanks for your time.
I think before this is all over, we should have Brooks and Bryson hug in the middle of the room to prove how much of a team we are. They're going to hug, right? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Here you go. Should we get the trophy in the middle? Here you go. Hold the trophy. In the middle. In the middle.
The feud culminated in a 12-hole match in November 2021, where Koepka defeated DeChambeau decisively. This rivalry, fueled by contrasting personalities and amplified by social media. This added a new level of drama to the sport, engaging fans and drawing attention beyond traditional golf audiences. The 2005 Booz Allen Classic became infamous due to a clash between Rory Sabatini and Ben Crane over slow play. Crane was known for his slow pace, which annoyed Sabatini, who was a fast player. During the final round, after hitting his approach shot into the water on the 17th hole, Sabatini walked to the green before Crane could play his second shot. After that, he chipped onto the green, put it out, and moved onto the 18th tee, leaving Crane to complete the hole by himself. Commentators and other players criticized this etiquette violation. While reporting on the incident, Paul Azinger called Sabatini's behavior rude, uncalled for, and completely out of line. Despite the criticism, some players understood Sabatini's frustration with his slow play. In the aftermath, Sabatini issued a public apology, acknowledging his inappropriate reaction to the pace of play. Remaining composed, Crane took the apology and even talked about setting up a practice round. Crane later reflected on the incident, seeing it as his turning point in addressing his slow play habits. Let's talk about your slow play habits. Will you be fast like Sabatini and quickly hit the subscribe button? Turn on the notifications too so you never miss another video. The rivalry between Nick Faldo and Sergio Garcia intensified during the 2008 Ryder Cup at Valhalla. The cup was rough for Europe. Nick Faldo, the captain of Europe, was under fire after Team USA's decisive victory. He didn't hold back after the loss. He referred to Sergio Garcia as useless, and on live television too. He even attributed Garcia's bad play to personal issues, such as his breakup with Greg Norman's daughter. Garcia, though, he didn't remain silent. He's retaliated over the years. After becoming the leading Ryder Cup point scorer, he stated, "I've passed some of my heroes today," and Nick Faldo. That was a harsh line, and it demonstrated that the feud was far from over. They've continued to go back and forth. Faldo continues to bring up Garcia's previous performance, and Garcia, however, brags about his records and victories. It feels like personal tension. Golf is no longer the sole focus. The clash between these two golf legends, it demonstrates that even in a peaceful sport, grudges can linger. The 1957 Ryder Cup was one of the rare times the British team won. It was their first victory in 24 years. The cup was held at Limerick Golf Club in England. Tommy Bolt was known for his fiery temperament and nicknamed Thunder, while Eric Brown was called the Fiery Scot. They both faced off in a singles match that became notorious for its tension and gamesmanship. After establishing a 3-up lead quickly, Brown thought Bolt was playing at a purposefully slow pace, perhaps as a strategy to throw off his rhythm. In response, Brown told his caddy to get a chair so he could sit while Bolt made his long preparations. A practical and psychological move. This action highlighted the growing hostility between the two rivals. Brown won by a final score of 4-3. After the match, they didn't shake hands. Bolt expressed his dissatisfaction, to which Brown responded, "I don't suppose you did, because even you knew when the games were drawn that you never had an earthly hope of beating me." Later, Bolt also criticized the British fans, saying, "The LPGA was founded in part by Louise Suggs and Babe Didrikson Zaharias. However, they were not fond of one another. Babe was outgoing, audacious, and charming. She loved the audience and played to win. Suggs was more bookish, quiet, and proud. To her, Babe was more show than talent. The fact that Babe received all the attention annoyed her. Suggs wanted the game to remain pure. Suggs declined to sign Babe's scorecard in 1953. She didn't agree with the drop Babe received. That moment demonstrated how deep the dislike went. Suggs remained cool even when Babe was sick with cancer. She told her friends, 'I decided I'm not going to be a hypocrite about this thing,' and she never visited. The rivalry was intense, even cruel at times. However, it strengthened women's golf. It brought the early LPGA both fire and fans. They both were exceptional in their own way, and they both took home numerous titles. They didn't have to get along. However, their fight, it did help build the sport. Moving forward, we have another complex and one of the most enduring rivalries in golf. At the 1999 PGA Championship, Garcia, then 19 years old, challenged Woods with a memorable shot from behind a tree and then ran briskly up the fairway. Although Woods won by a single stroke in the end, the encounter signaled the beginning of a tense relationship. In 2000, Garcia's victory over Woods in the battle at Bighorn, a made-for-TV match, heightened their relationship. This victory and Garcia's reaction seemed to irritate Woods, as he went on to dominate their next meetings. Further, in 2002, Garcia suggested that tournament officials favored Woods during the US Open, implying bias in weather decisions. The feud reached its lowest point when Garcia made a racist comment about Woods at a dinner for the European Tour in 2013, saying he would serve fried chicken if Woods attended. Later, Garcia expressed regret, describing the remark as a stupid joke, while Woods called it wrong and hurtful. The relationship remained tense despite occasional efforts at reconciliation. Garcia's 2017 Masters victory, that was a personal victory, but it did little to improve relations with Woods. Their clash of moods made their rivalry one of golf's best stories. Rivalries shape sports, and golf, it's no different. From cold glares to locker room showdowns, these clashes made the game more thrilling. Some remained resentful, while others ended with respect. However, the drama, pride, and passion captivated the audience. If you like these golf feuds, hit that like button and subscribe for more interesting golf content. See you in the next one.